today we're going over some truck stuff. So it's so weird in here. The warehouse, as you saw the last episode, we got rid of basically, I would say 80% of all I had. And that was just to make room and stuff for the wintertime and so I can go out and buy more units. So what we're doing in the space right now is we got this Dodge that we bought for $300 and towed it out of the weeds. And it had a really bad fuel leak. I did a whole tune-up on it, put new spark plugs, wires, distributor, new oil. And it started right up, and I drove it home. And basically what was wrong with it is it had some really rusty fuel lines. Actually, the return line, when it goes from the tank to the engine, and the return line with the extra gas comes back, was completely gone. So when I was driving it, it was just spewing out all the return line gas onto the ground. Not good. So I dropped the tank earlier. I'm sure I didn't show you, but I dropped the tank and I replaced the return line. I just spliced it. So I just spliced the return line with rubber hose, and then I went ahead and spliced the pressure line with rubber hose. Very easy fix. It cost me nothing, honestly. I had some fuel line laying around that was actually rated, actual for pressurized fuel line. If I wanted to go through and change all the fuel line out, I could. But the point of this truck is to sell it to make money. So, I've learned in the past not to get really deep into my projects. So I've spent 2, 3, 4 hours on this truck so far. An hour or two getting it out of the weeds and driving it home. And then I spent a couple hours on it earlier this week, today's Sunday. And I dropped the tank, put the line in. I'm getting ready to put the tank back up and secure it. And we started up for you so you see how it runs. I didn't even purge the fuel line out, so it might be a little choppy. So as you can see, it runs okay. So, but the main part of this video I really wanted to go over is I kind of more or less, so the main part of the video I want to go over is, I had the big sale and I got a new job, right? I don't like that job. So I actually was headhunted by another company and I accepted a new position, but the only thing about that is, it's a lot more money. It's a regional manager for the industry I used to be in, energy industry. So it's a lot more money. It's for a energy manager, a program manager. It's back to where the roots of what I've been doing for the last 5 years, as far as like a regular full-time job. And it's a promotion from my old job. I was a salesman, pretty much. But they headhunted me. They was looking for a program manager. I did all the, I went through all the stuff, and I got an offer, and I kind of took it. So, only problem about that is it's not a work from home job, right? I gotta drive to Carmel every day, which is in Indianapolis. It's about a 50-minute drive, and I don't really have a fuel efficient car. I have trucks, right? I have trucks that haul stuff. So I have the Dodge truck, and then I have Old Blue right there. So I wanted to go over and pretty much get Old Blue ready, because that's what I'm gonna be driving for an hour there, an hour back. And I wanted to go and get her all ready to go, I wanna make sure she's ready to do that challenge of driving to Indianapolis every day and every day back. And, until I find something I could replace it with. I don't want to sell Old Blue. I have a really strong connection, like emotional connection with Old Blue, because she was the first truck I used to start doing storage units, right? I mean, I love it. I put all like, sweat, tears, blood into that truck, redoing it. I don't want to get rid of it, but it's unreasonable for me to have 3 trucks or 3 vehicles and a trailer to insure, to keep upkeep and stuff like that. So we're gonna drive Old Blue for a while and see how she does. If it gets like super reasonable to drive her, because she gets 12 miles a gallon, right? And my dually gets 7 miles a gallon, 8 miles a gallon. This won't get any better. This will probably get 12 or something like that. So I'm definitely not gonna be driving this. It's gonna be sold here this upcoming week. I'm getting ready to patch it up the rest of the way. I thought I saw a leak underneath there. There's a big old oil leak underneath there, right? Yeah, there's an oil leak. Anyways, so I'm gonna get Old Blue ready to go. I'm selling this for $1,300. I bought it for $300, spent 4 hours on it, and I probably put $80 in it in like spark plugs and oil and fuel, right? So that should be, technically it should be like $1,000 profit, which will pay my rent out here for a month. Because once I did my sale, I did like a $4,000 sale. I really wanted to just kind of keep it going. I don't want to get rid of my warehouse, right? I really love it out here. I really love doing storage units. So I wanted to get 4-5 months of rent to be paid. And if, you know, as far as me being good, not worrying about trying to go out there and make money as I'm starting this new job or these new jobs. Yeah. So let's get this patched up and then we'll go through Old Blue and make sure she's ready. Yeah. Well, the Dodge is finished. I'm gonna take it for a test drive real quick and make sure I hit this. The last Dodge I had, we didn't get the hood down correctly, so I'm gonna make sure that's not gonna happen again. That just doesn't look right. I mean, I know it's shut. Okay, so the test run went okay. It kept dying on me. See how this door's shaking? It's like, it's kind of stuttering. When you get to, you hear this little hiss going on. When you get to the overdrive gear, it wants to, you hear that? That might be a vacuum line or something. But, pretty sure this ignition coil right here is all bad. You can feel it ticking. So that's like a $15 item to fix. So it gets that vacuum real quick and it like revs itself out of it. So that ignition coil is like a $15-$30 fix. I'm gonna put that on there real quick, see if it comes out of it. All right, we got Old Blue in here now, and we're putting spark plugs on. And last time I put spark plugs on, I didn't have to have a stool. But with the new tires, it raised it up, I don't know, I had to raise it up like 4 inches or something like that. So I got this side done. It was raining like crazy a minute ago, so I couldn't really record. You know, it's just so loud in here when it rains. But we're putting platinums in, Old Blue. So here's the old ones. I changed these out the last time I changed these out were when I bought the truck, so like 2 years or 2.5 years ago. So we're putting in new platinums in here. And yeah, hopefully I don't need a stool on this side, Jesus. There's the left side, I already did the right side. And yeah, so with this Dodge, I don't know what the hell I did. I went to go change out this ignition coil right here. The ignition coil is like 35 bucks because the other one was tapping, rattling, and pretty sure it was bad. But I put the new one in and now it won't start. So I don't know what I did when I put the new one in. It was just 2 bolts over here. I even put the old one back in to see if it was like a bad ignition coil. Now it won't start at all. I don't know. It starts on ether. It'll run like for 2 seconds on starting fluid. I got underneath there again and checked the lines I replaced, and they're not leaking and they seem to be unkinked. So that's gonna be another day project. It's just, I don't want to mess with it right now. I want to get to Old Blue. Look how good Old Blue. This is a 94, right? It's a 97. I think Old Blue looks 800 times better than this truck that's actually 4 years newer or 3 years newer than Old Blue. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, huh? I think it shines a lot better, has a better paint job, and this one looks like crap. I mean, Old Blue might have some rust on it a little bit, but she runs a hell of a lot better than that piece of crap, that's for sure. Yeah, so we're getting Old Blue to the tune-up. I got a distributor cap, but they didn't have the wires in when I went to go buy a distributor cap, so I'm not going to replace it right now because I don't want to, you know, take all the wires off, put the cap on, put wires back on, and then go back and get more wires and put it up. Yeah, it's just a dumb mess. And we're going to have to change out the battery. This battery is a couple of years old too. And a couple $100 for a new battery. Just because I'm driving an hour there, an hour back, I want to make sure I have a good battery for the winter time, right? So yeah, let's get Old Blue finished up here and see how she runs any better with these new platinum plugs. Okay, so it's about 6 o'clock on Sunday, and I got the Ford done, Old Blue's done with some new spark plugs. Runs a little bit better. I still have to do some stuff to it. I ripped off a spark plug wire and broke the end off of it. So I stole one from the the Dodge over there real quick because I wouldn't have a way home if I didn't do that. So I robbed one spark plug wire off the Dodge, put it on the Ford, and it runs fine. I dropped one of my platinum plugs down in the bottom of nowhere in the Ford. So I just left one of the old plugs in there, which I need to change out to a platinum plug. So other than that, it went smoothly. God dang, that I forgot how much of a pain in the butt it was to change those spark plugs out. Everything's just so freaking tight. It's a solid hour doing that. So yeah, it's Sunday and I'm getting ready to go home and clean up and just relax for the next few hours before I start work on Monday. Yeah, I think everything went smoothly. Not really. Nothing goes smoothly ever for me. The Dodge, I don't even know what happened to it. I put a new ignition coil in there, didn't work again, so I have no idea. The Ford, it needs new spark plug wires now because I ripped one out. I was gonna get by without putting new ones in, but I'm putting new ones in here, so at least I can put the other one I robbed off the Dodge back into that. Yeah, I think she's ready to go to Indianapolis and back. And we got my grandparents' Ford Mustang in the back here. I'm storing it for the winter time for them because they just moved and didn't have any place to put it. So I had room over here, so I'm storing that. It's a pretty cool little Mustang over there. It's a convertible. I'll show it to you real quick. Since we're already here, this is my grandma's pride and joy. It's a little 4-banger Mustang, a little automatic, convertible top. So small, I barely fit in this thing, but they've kept it in a garage its entire life. So I think it's a 92 or something like that, a 4-banger inside. But the body is like immaculate. There's a little bit of rust right here, that's it. This is the only piece of rust I found. It's just a little surface rust. The rest of it is pretty much in perfect condition. Yeah. Other than that, look at this. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. It's kind of great, actually. There's plenty of room to drive these pieces of crap around and fix on them. So that's all I got for you guys today. I thought I'd just do a little update and make sure you guys, I'm not dead, so see you guys later.